Please,
Tunde Sadat, Shinnecock Powwow 2010. We here live. We close to Montauk. We're gonna build with some of the elders on some of this history of our people who've been here from the beginning, and that's something the masses need to know about. If you don't know, now you're gonna know.
Be more important live to you. We are here still, Shinnecock Powwow. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing here. My brother to my left is the brother. Let the people know what your name is.
Jason Johnson.
Okay. Are you live here?
I'm born and raised on Shinnecock.
How about you that are out here heavily influenced by the hip hop that's out there in the mass media?
Yeah.
We couldn't help but notice that you favor brother ODB. You know what I'm saying? Brother ODB often speaks about his Shinnecock roots. So. Is there any family lineage and connection to the brother? I met Miss Cherry and everything.
Probably.
She told me the family from out here. Okay, right. Now, how long have you been participating in these festivities?
My whole life.
Your whole life. Okay. And in terms of your participating for your whole life, is there anything that you've seen consider get changed in terms of, has the attendance increased, the interest?
Yeah, like, the attendance has probably gone up in the last 36 years. We're getting a lot of good dances now. Like, the kids are starting to come out and all. They're starting to dance more.
I've seen that. From what I'm hearing, you're saying the drum has a redemptive quality to it.
Our our powwow drum is our heart. Like Mother Earth. Like walking on Mother Earth is why stage is round. We respect the earth, and the drum is our voice, it's our heart.
Okay. Because I see a lot of iconography with the turtle on it. Can you explain the significance of the turtle in your culture as well?
Shinnecock is known as people of the shore. Shinnecock is how we pronounce our name. We mean people of the shore, so our spirits come from the water. And
who's this to you? Yo, that's my physical brother right there, ODB. You know what I mean? Well, we're the American Indians. Like, Whitcam Cuffy was my great-great-grandfather, which is my grandfather's grandfather. Whitcam, his father was George, and his father was Whitcam, the one who owned. He was supposed to be the owner. They said he sold it for a string of beads, but that was a now cipher, meaning that was no in the history. Right. You know what I mean? He really didn't sell it like that. They got him drunk, you know what I mean, and then put claims on everything. Because back in the days, we worked by the barter system. That means we did trading. It wasn't about it. You give me coffee, I give you tea, you know what I mean? But what they did was they seen a piece of land and they seen how they was going to enslave people and make them go according to their society, which was money, which was with everything, drugs, whatever. Because we're the victims of all of this.
More live crew here in Shinnecock, you know what I'm saying? Enjoying the beautiful festivities. To my left, we're here standing with the most honored and esteemed
Senior Trustee of the Shinnecock Indian Nation. My name is Lance Gomez.
Now, I want you to pretty much inform the people of what this festivities is about,
Can you hear me?
Yes.
What this is we call it a gathering of the people. And that means that we're bringing all of our Native brothers and sisters together to celebrate with us on this given weekend here. Each weekend during the year, a different tribe has their celebration. Labor Day weekend happens to be our celebration. We have over 100 tribes represented here that have come in. Even Hurricane Earl couldn't stop people from coming. And Friday, we lost Friday. The rain came, and what it did was cleanse Mother Earth here for us so that we could start on yesterday with this beautiful celebration that takes part here. This is the 64th year of it being open to the public, but it is the 10,064th year that we have celebrated in this way. So it is part of our historic perspective, our tradition, our culture, our identity, that we're trying to educate the general public that we as Native people are still alive and strong here in this land that we call home. And for those who have never been, we ask that everyone partake in the food, talk to different people, and understand, you know, who we are as a people. You know, not all Indian people are the same.
Right. Now, a lot of people, you know, they get a lot of people know about the Hamptons, but very few people know that it was inhabited by Shinnecock, Montauk, and tribe and such as that. Can you give them pretty much a brief breakdown of this particular landmass before Columbus arrived?
Well, before Columbus arrived, there was 13 tribes on Long Island. It stretched from Manhattan all the way to Montauk Point, and it was sectioned off into different tribal, I don't want to call it tribal zones, but that's the modern terminology for it. Different Indian communities. From that, in 1640, right down here in Conscience Point, down in North Sea, we discovered settlers from Lynn, Massachusetts, walking on our shores. And we should have killed them then, but we were gracious hosts, and we fed them, we clothed them, and we protected them from the elements at that time. And from that time, it became the East Coast version of Manifest Destiny, where they wanted 8 square miles of our land first, and soon it became all of our land, and we were left here with this piece that is now called the Shinnecock Neck. And we have managed to survive for 400 years.
In the 1800s, the definition of an Indian, according to the dictionary, was, you know, red copper tone or person, as opposed to later versions that started, you know, pressing Tonto, and tribes that originated from the west, as opposed to tribes that originated from the east that were more melanated, and then they try to take a brush and just paint that entire thing over and say that, you know,
Hollywood wants to, you know, portray Native people in this stoic, you know, perception that light, bright, and white is right, and that's not reality. Our people were brown skinned, brown toned, copper tone, as you said, but so were theirs. If you ever look at any of the pictures of the great Western leaders like Sitting Bull and Red Crow and all of them, they were all our color. So intermarriage has done things in all of our you know, cultural backgrounds. So
Ochibo is Algonquin for Snow Falcon. I'm a Wampanoag Indian. We're the Indians of Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island. We're also the Indians of the very first Thanksgiving. All Indian money is called wampum, after my people, Wampanoag. I don't care if you go out west with the Cherokees, I mean the Eastern Cherokees, Western Cherokees, Apaches, Comanches, Ojibwe, you name it. All their money is called wampum, after my people.
Stand by. Team 1 is legal.